What's up, guys? It's Brum Diggity. You guys already read the thumbnail, so do I really need to tell you what this is about? No, we're gonna jump in. So the first one we got, am I the bumhole for bringing my sister-in-law's wallet to the restaurant when she conveniently always forgets it? I don't know. Let's see what the story says. The titles can be misleading, guys. My female 28 sister-in-law, Amy, female 26, always comes to visit from out of town. She stays with us instead of a hotel and always wants to go to expensive restaurants. She always conveniently forgets her wallet or comes up with some excuses as to why she can't pay her share. She has implied that since I make much more money than her, I should be the one to pay. No, not my husband should pay, but me specifically. I do make a fair amount of money, but not so much that I can treat someone every time they come into town. Nonetheless, in the past, I've just paid the bill and asked her to pay me back. She never has. She made a reservation at an extremely expensive restaurant last night, and before we left, I made it clear that I wouldn't be paying her bill. This is where I might be the a-hole. And I'll admit, I got this move straight from an episode of 2.5 Men. Okay, there you go. If they did it, I'm sure it's fine. As we were leaving, her and her husband went to the car. I pretended I forgot something and went back inside. I found her wallet sitting right on top of her suitcase. I put it in my purse and we went to the restaurant. She just left it sitting on her suitcase, guys, because she don't want to pay. This is slick. I don't know what to think yet. She was extremely furious. She said that I should not have touched or grabbed her wallet. So am I the a-hole for taking her wallet and bringing it to the restaurant? I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say no. You're not the a-hole. I mean, then again, maybe touching her wallet wasn't such a good idea. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I mean, if it was me, I don't think I'd have grabbed her wallet. That's kind of, I mean, she didn't like steal or nothing, but I don't know about, I think maybe I would have just not paid and then let her wash dishes in the back, I guess. I don't know. I certainly wouldn't be paying for her food all the time, though. I can tell you that. Let's see what Reddit says. Okay, top comment. Not the a-hole, but you totally should have flipped the switch. Left your wallet at home, only brought your license so she had to cover the whole bill, and then never taken her out to a restaurant again. How's that work? If she didn't have a wallet, you don't got a wallet. I mean, come on. Then there's nobody has a wallet? What, are you just gonna dine and dash with that? That don't make sense. Why is that the top comment? Oh, but this is slick. Hit him with the 2-1 punch. I forgot my wallet because I accidentally grabbed this other one I found laying around. Is it yours? Now that's pretty slick. That's slick, because at least somebody can freaking pay. Oh, that's good. Don't worry, Amy, you got this one and I'll pay you back. Okay. Stop going out to eat with her. Just stop. What's wrong with your husband that he allows his sister to take advantage of his wife? This is your real problem, not the a-hole. I mean, is it really somebody else's, responsibility to make sure you're not getting taken advantage of? Do you need somebody to take care of you like that? I'm going to go ahead and say she probably should have stuck up for herself. I mean, yeah, her husband should obviously have her back, but I mean, come on, stand up for yourself. Also, stop letting her stay at their house for free. If sister-in-law is going to be like that, she can get a hotel. No reason OP should have to put up with sister-in-law's snide remarks in her own home. I mean, we're pushing it, guys. That sounds like a little vindictive, maybe. I mean, stand up for yourself and just say no, but you don't got to be an a-hole. I would say that would make you an a-hole. They would both be a-holes then. This is good. Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, all exist. Why is I forgot my wallet even an excuse anymore? Just have them send you the money when you're sitting at the table. That's what I'm saying. All right, send me the money and I'll pay your bill. Yeah, for real. After the second time, it's just a matter of putting your foot down. Right, exactly. That's pretty much it. Hey, I'd be at the point of doing visible wallet checks before we leave the house. Amy, do you have your wallet this time? Okay, cool. Let me see it real quick. Oh, you don't have your wallet. Maybe we should go get it. She made the reservation and invited you. Etiquette says she would be responsible for 100% of that bill, not the a-hole. I mean, maybe, but probably not. All right, let's move on to the next one. Am I the a-hole for not taking down my video that was a gift from my best man? Now that gives us just so much information right there. You have no idea what's going on. Let's find out what's up with this. Why would you even think that you might be an a-hole for not taking down your best man video? Okay, I have a sister that's 6 years older than me. My parents for years cancel on me last minute because of my sister. I have a basketball game. Oops, sorry, sister doesn't feel like going out. I'm graduating. Oops, sorry, sister had a bad day at work. What? For real? Please tell me this isn't real. They have missed both major and smaller events in my life because of her meltdowns. I met the love of my life. We decided to tie the knot. That's what one generally does. From the beginning, I told my parents how I am worried my sister will ruin another special moment in my life. My mom told me over and over again it would not happen. The day of my wedding, I received a voicemail from my mom saying they couldn't come because my sister's dog was sick and she was upset. I was hurt. My best man, however, is a jokester. He took my phone, then went to my fiance and asked if he could post a video of our wedding as a gift on social media. She loved his idea. I see where this is going, guys. This is gonna be good. I had no idea about it until I came home. Our honeymoon was at a lakeside cabin, no cell service. The post caption was, "My best friend. He is an amazing person even if his parents never showed up for him." Video was still pictures of us next to her parents, me on the dance floor cutting the cake, where you would normally see both parents in wedding pictures. The sound behind the video is my mom's voicemail explaining how they couldn't come because my sister's dog was sick. Oh my. I came home a week later to hundreds of messages. They were pissed. Came home a week later to hundreds of messages, family members from both sides insisting I take it down. I was told my sister hasn't stopped crying. It sounds to me like she hasn't stopped crying since, I don't know, she was born? Jesus. My mom is refusing to leave the house. Well, I wonder where the sister gets it from then. Maybe the a-hole here didn't take it down when I got my messages. I didn't call my family back right away. I waited until my vacation time was over at work and enjoyed my time with my wife in our new home before I contacted anyone. The punctuation on this is extremely weird. My dad told me to take down the video. It was just a bad night for them. Well, it was probably a bad night for the OP too, wasn't it? They will make it up to me and my wife for now. How do you make that up? How do you make up missing somebody's wedding? You gonna, marry him again? You gonna throw him a whole nother wedding? I mean, what is that? It's a once in a lifetime thing. Right, that's what I'm saying. You choose to ignore my feelings on the whole matter. Then he just repeated he will make it up to me. I told him I would take down the video only when he made up missing my wedding. So I'm guessing that means never? Flustered, we both hung up the phone before we both said things we shouldn't have. Well, that was probably smart. Am I the a-hole here? I could have just taken down the video. They could have just showed up to your wedding, dude. I'm going to go ahead and say not the a-hole. Not the a-hole at all. Okay, and Reddit agrees with me. Not the a-hole. All right, what do these comments say? What do the Redditors have to say? Not the a-hole. The truth hurts sometimes, and your parents and sister just got whammied. Your friend is awesome. Please leave the video up. Hope you keep the video up until the end of time. Oh, not only would I leave it up, but would start a YouTube channel and add to it. You know, when you post holiday pictures with your mom speaking over it with, "Sorry, we can't make it. Sissy has a pimple." Or when you post baby pictures with mom, dad, say, "Sorry, but Sissy is having a bad hair day." Post links here, Facebook, Twitter, monetize it to make it nice nest egg and enjoy your life sissy free. This could be a viral TikTok series. Monetize your asshole parents and whiny self-absorbed. You know what? Maybe that would be good. Oh, I guess maybe I should just be thankful that my parents aren't like that, and neither is my brother. OP should stick to his word and take the video down when the parents make it up to him for missing his wedding. I'm pretty sure that's going to be impossible, and I'm not sure I can think of anything that would actually make up for it. But his father seems to think it's doable, so he should be perfectly fine with it. Better yet, OP should bail on every attempt that the dad makes with some lame but completely plausible excuse. Oh, I'm sorry we can't come. The wife is under the weather and needs some cuddles. Oh, I'm sorry we can't come. Wifey's washing her hair right now, and you know how that can be. Oh, I'm sorry we can't come. I stubbed my toe on a coffee table, and it's very upsetting for me. It's going to take me all day to recover. Oh, dude. Reddit people are so vindictive. Oh my gosh. Reddit. All right, what's this one? OP, here's a serious offer. If you would like me to optimize the video so that it comes up forever anytime you search in Google or YouTube for one of your family members' names, I got you. That's sick. That would be such a burn. Can you imagine they go to get a job or put in an application and what pops up is this video? Oh, that's savage. That's freaking savage. SEO revenge is the best revenge. So far, these have been pretty obvious, right? And I mean, we're taking OP, the poster's word for it. Obviously, we don't really have any other sides to the story. But, I mean, these have been pretty obvious. These aren't like, well, I don't know, maybe. These are, yeah, they're either the asshole or they're not. It's pretty freaking obvious. The comments have just been so savage. So absolutely savage. Am I the a-hole for dropping our dinner on the ground and walking out when my boyfriend asked, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" No, you're not the asshole. This is a whole thing. I don't even need to, you're not the asshole. If he said, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" he's an asshole. Well, let's read the story. Maybe she thinks that he tried to convince her he was joking or something. That's not a joke, by the way. You don't call your significant other a bitch. You don't call any female a bitch. I don't care how many times he says it was a joke or he was just trying to be funny. That's not okay. I was over my boyfriend's apartment this weekend and I was cooking dinner because he was studying for exams. Well, that's very nice of you, actually. I made pasta and chunky sauce with meatballs and veggies. That sounds delicious. I told him dinner was ready and he goes, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" with like a lot of emphasis on the last word. I was fed up. I'd had a pretty rough day with work, and I have some awfully bad associations with that word being used by other people in my life who were pretty abusive. That's because it's an abusive word. Nobody should be calling you bitch, all right? Nobody. So I was so irritated that I dropped the pot of pasta sauce I'd been carrying right on the ground and was like, "Well, nothing's for dinner tonight now. And I better not hear you using that word again. It's for the girls." I guess. Why is it for the girls? Do girls just call each other that all the time? Am I missing something? I'm not a girl. I don't know these things. Let me know. You know about the comments. Let me know. Is that something that girls just say to each other? He was freaking out about how sauce had landed on his rug, and he even said, "You're seriously acting like a bitch right now. I don't know what else to call it." No, bro, I think you're acting like a bitch. Got sauce on your rug? Lucky you don't got sauce on your head. I just walked out and got takeout for myself and went to my friend's house. She thought it was funny, but my boyfriend was furious. He kept texting and calling it, "It's not funny," and sending me voice memos trying to explain that saying "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" was a TikTok trend and that he was just quoting something as a joke to put on TikTok. Exactly what I thought. Oh, well, it was just a joke. I was just kidding. That's exactly what every asshole says when they say something stupid because they didn't think beforehand, and then they get busted out for it. I thought that was the shittiest excuse ever. It doesn't matter if he saw it as a joke or stole the joke, it was still disrespectful. 100%. I'm glad you see that. But it didn't change the fact that he thought that shit was funny to demean me when I was trying to do him a favor. Like hell, I came over when he was studying to make a home-cooked dinner and he decides it's time for jokes? I mean, jokes are fine, but that's not a joke. Demeaning people and calling them names like that isn't a joke. It's not funny. So I put my phone on Don't Disturb for the night and split a bottle of wine with my friend and a roommate. Yeah, good job. The next morning, he was sending me angry texts demanding I clean his rug because he was too busy with exams to do it. I was shocked he left it overnight. That's disgusting. And I texted him back saying, yeah, so that's the bitch text, honey. Leave me alone till you're ready to handle your own cooking and cleaning because this bitch isn't anymore. Also, it's vile you left that soaking in all night. Right? How entitled can you be? You screw up and then you're going to try to make her come over and clean your rug? Come on, dude. He called me and told me that he was okay with doing his own housework, but I did throw a full pot of sauce at the ground, so that's on me to clean up. Yeah, F you, dude. I told him, yeah, no, I'm not comfortable doing chores for you if you see me like your bitch. He told me he didn't, and it was just a trend, and I got pissed off. He was playing that TikTok trend BS excuse again, and I told him, well, I'm starting a trend called saucing, where as a little joke, people throw pasta sauce around. You can't be mad because it's just a little trend. A little jokey joke. It's just a little prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. Oh, yeah. Good on her. She's nailing this. He got really pissed off and hung up on me, and now I'm seriously wondering if this dumb fucking TikTok joke is gonna be the end of things between us. Hey, it looks like it. It looks like it really ought to be. I mean, who am I to be telling you what to do with your relationship? But if I was in your position, nah, this is done. Am I the a-hole for how I reacted when my boyfriend asked me what's for dinner tonight, bitch? Okay, edit to address a comment I've gotten a lot and I don't have time to reply to every time. But did you tell him not to call you a bitch? Like, how would he know otherwise? What do you mean, how would he know otherwise? You just go around calling, you think it's okay to just go around calling people a bitch unless they tell you not to? Come on, grow up. Honestly, if someone has gotten to the age of 30 and not realized that women, as a whole, do not like having demeaning slurs used against them, they're beyond my help. Yeah. If this dude is 30 years old and doing TikTok trends like that just to be an asshole, he's not going to learn. He doesn't get it. This is something that needs to be told. This isn't something that needs to be told. I shouldn't have to go through life like, hey man, just in case you were thinking I might like demeaning slurs against my gender used on me, I don't actually. Right? If you were about to comment something like that, let me just tell you in no uncertain terms. Women do not like being called bitches by men. Apparently, I wouldn't imagine they like being called bitches by anyone, but apparently she said earlier it's for the girls, so maybe they do that. They call each other that, I guess. I don't know. Do not call women bitches. If you needed to be told that is unkind, consider yourself officially told. Now you have no excuse to not understand. We have to shut this one down due to the amount of uncivil comments. Okay. All right. Top comment. Not the a-hole, and just quoted the saucing trend. Okay. Absolutely iconic. Absolutely. That was a perfect response, right? Of course it was marinara. See all the red flags? Everything is red. How can I see any flags? Not the a-hole, and yes, your comeback was so on point. I would have thought about it after 6 months. Truly iconic. I'm really shocked that he didn't apologize, get you flowers, and beg you to take him back. Dump his ass just like the sauce. This is great. OP may be my hero. I wish my younger self had the nerve to stand up for myself. Hell, I wish me now was better at it. I definitely want to channel some OP energy next time I date someone who wants to do what I've experienced in the past. What a badass. I love this for her. Probably mean you love her for this. Yeah, so basically it's looking like 90% of these comments are just like telling her that her comments were the best. I'm pretty sure that she knew that she was not the asshole in this situation. But I'm so glad that she shared this story. Not the a-hole. I googled the trend and it's all about seeing how women react to a knowingly offensive comment. And usually they are offended. You think? These jokes aren't funny. Well, you reacted, he got his wish, effed around and found out. He needs to grow up. That's what I'm saying. Grow up, bro. Well, if that's the case, I guess he got his answer, didn't he? Moreover, he can hardly hold OP responsible for the mess if the whole point of his little experiment was to discover her reaction. Yeah, I mean, what do you need to discover here, man? What did you think she was gonna do or say or think? You think she was just gonna be cool with it and then you could just keep doing it? Like, what if she didn't say anything? What if she didn't stick up for herself? Was you just gonna keep calling her a bitch? I mean, because that ain't cool. Were you just testing to see if you could do it? All right, guys. That was Reddit's Am I the A-hole? Reacting to all these crazy people out there. These were pretty cut and dry, pretty straightforward. Maybe next time we'll get into some more ambiguous ones. Tell me what you think. Hit me up in the comments. You know what to do. You know, subscribe and stuff.